Hi, I'm Katerina, and this is Create with Katerina. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some things that I've bought from Amazon, Michaels, and this is all online. So Michaels online, Amazon, and then wait till the end because I want to share with you my very favorite scissors, that I purchased from a really cool, really old company here in America. And they make these scissors. And I'm not an affiliate or anything like that. I just fell in love with these scissors. And yes, I paid a little bit more than I usually do for my um, Fiskars, but Fiskars also sells the same price range when you get up into this kind of quality that I'm going to share with you. So when I look over here, it's because my laptop is over here. I'm filming on my iPad. I'm learning to look at you. Hopefully I'm doing it right this time because the camera is right up there and I always want to look in the middle. So I'm still working on that. But I wanted to share with you some of the things that I got, and then I'm going to explain where I made mistakes in buying things and where I didn't and such. So let's get started. First things is I am going to show you a few things that I got from Amazon. And I'll link these in my description. This one here is a laser light. Now I learned this from I think it was XOXO Charlie, or it could have been Taylor Rose. I can't remember which one, but I follow two girls who do markets and make all their handmade products. And this laser light for the quilting. So they do a lot of quilted bags, which is what I do. And so what happens is you attach this to your sewing machine and it gives you a line or a dot or a crosshair. So you do the line and you measure, you put it on top and you just take it off when you don't need it. And it measures on your sewing machine. It makes a laser, so then you keep your fabric along that laser. And then that way you don't have to use the pens to draw or some other kind of guide that you're using. So I did get this. I haven't set it up yet. Still got to do that. And I have been quilting, making bags without using this right now. I just didn't have time to set this up. And I'm still trying to learn how to use my label maker. I have a Mumbine, whatever it is, label maker for my for my shipping labels. And I still haven't set that up. So I've been printing my shipping labels from my computer and then just taping them onto the shipments. But anyway, I got to get to that. And the other thing I still need to learn to use is my Cricuts. I haven't done either one of those. Anyway, so that's that. Then the other thing I couldn't find anywhere, I checked on Temu, on Walmart, everywhere. And I can't believe how expensive masking tape is. And now I can't remember why I needed to buy it. There was some project, something I was doing. Oh, you know what it is? It was making a bag, like purses, like some kind of a bag. And this lady is so cool. She's from the UK. She has a YouTube channel. She has cancer, so you see her without her hair when she's teaching. And she makes everything from upcycling. So everything, almost all of the things she gets are free. Like she goes to, I don't even know how you get these. I would love to get these, but she gets from the I guess like decorating stores, or I don't know, people who sell vinyl and upholstery places. I don't know. Like you go to a furniture store and I guess, they have the little things that hang there and you have samples. Well, she gets all those for free. And then she takes those samples off and she makes bags out of them. It's so cool. Anyway, I believe she's the one who had some kind of a hack with the masking tape. I'm going to have to go back and look. I know I wrote it down somewhere. And of course I forgot after I got the tape. Anyway, I'm going to need this and I'm going to hide it from everybody because my blue paint tape that I use from our remodeling company is way less expensive than this. So then the other thing that I bought was I needed a special artistic wire for making. I'm going to make some, not right now. And now I always want to do things and I don't have enough time to do them all. But I learned from a lady on YouTube, of course, how to make little mini notebooks. They're just like this. They're little teeny books. And she uses this wire for them. And then she uses this to make, see how tiny that hole, see how tiny that hole is? So she uses that to make the little spiral holes. And then she feeds this through those holes. and makes actual tiny notebooks that you can put on your keychain or put on charms. And I'm thinking for my book niche, oh my gosh, that would be like so cool if I could make some of those and then have like Little Red Riding Hood on them. And of course, the things that are in public domain, and then add those to the charms, that to your book sleeve. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, it's a dream project of mine. So I got those. So that's all I got. You know, I get stuff from Amazon on the daily, but those are the things that were worth showing you. Now, Michael's came, so some other things came in from my Michael's order. And so I wanted to share those with you as well. And let me just look here real quick at the makers. Okay, so these were on sale. There's 10. These are waterproof, printable, vinyl sticker sheets. And remember in my Michael's video, I think it was the first, not the first one, but the second one. Anyway, I made the mistake of buying regular sticker paper, and it's the kind you're going to have to laminate. So this is already vinyl, so I don't think I'm going to have to laminate it. But anyway, vinyl is better than the paper one. So I got 2 of those, and they were $4.79 each. So that was a super good deal for 10 pieces of printable vinyl sticker paper. Now I am buying, and let's just see. Let me just look at this. Okay, so I'm filming on my iPad. I have my laptop. Here's my phone, and my desktop's over there. We're going to go to the desktop on my next video because I got to show you something in the news about sewing. Let's see here. If we did 79 divided, I should do this in my head, of course. Divided by, so it's 47 cents a page. Yeah, 48 cents a page. How much did I just pay at online? Let me check. Online Labels had a sale going for $13 for 100 sheets, I think. Let me see. But I had to pay shipping, which with Michael's, I never have to pay shipping because I always order or more than 49. Oops, that's not the right place. Online. Okay, there we go. All right, let me see if I can check my account, my orders, and let's figure that out real quick. Oh my gosh, come on. Should know my password. Do not match. They have to match. That's really weird. Well, if that's going to be the case, here we go. Online Labels. Let's just try this. Here's my new password. Maybe because I had another password, and yeah, this one works. All right, so could not find. Oh, that's weird. I wonder what happened. It doesn't have my order. But let's go look at blank labels. Maybe I just didn't order them because of the shipping. That could have been it. But I didn't want those. I wanted sticker paper. Anyway, I believe theirs were like 80 cents, so we're not going to waste time there. All right, so I got those. And then these came in, so I got these for my jeans upcycling. And then from Michael's, I also got in this, my clear transparent cord for the charms that I need to make for the things. And then I got the bead landing, really small 3mm clear one. So I got those. And then I ordered my my Pellon SF101. This is going to be one of the mistakes I teach you about. So this was on sale for $13. They regularly want $22.99, and I got it for $13.79 because it was like 35% off. I also use rewards and coupons and vouchers. So, but anyway, this is 60 inches, but 1 yard. Okay. Now, I didn't know at the time that Wawak carried Pellon. So I'm gonna do another video just on wall wax because it's so cool. So I got 2 of these from Michael's, which I thought was a super good deal until I found out later it wasn't. But not, you know, it's not terrible. And then I got the batting. So I got 2 things of batting. These were 90 by 108, and they are regularly $20, and I got them for $11.99 a piece. So that I think was a good deal for batting, and it's 80% cotton. So I like that. I don't need to use that inside of bags for selling, obviously for tote bags, but it's still nice to have that. And that was all for Michael's. That didn't come in and then came in like over time like they do. Then I had to get Pellon 950F. I could not find it anywhere, so I had to order it from Walmart. And at Walmart, this one is, let me see, how many do I get here? 10 yards. This is 950F. And now I'm trying to remember what pattern I needed this for. I needed a 950 and then another one. I needed the SF, that one there. What was it that I'm making with these? Oh, I just lost it. Oh boy. Anyway, I needed it. So she wanted me to get this one, and she wanted me to get the other one. And I don't think this is for tote bags though. There's something that tells me it might have been for a special bag, like I make purses. So it might have been for the jean. There might have been a jean thing that I'm doing with that. I'm just trying to remember what in the world. Okay. Anyway, that was, so at Walmart, I got that. It was 20 inches by 10 yards for $27.18. That's the only place I could find it. Well, they had it on Amazon, but it was super expensive. There's no way I was going to pay that. So there's that. Now I want to show you the scissors. So, and I'm just going to go grab my little other ones that I liked from them. I forgot to get them before the video. So this company is called Gutenheim. Have you heard of them? Look how beautiful their packaging is. I want to, well, we're going to show you it all. So I saved their boxes here. I'll show you. I saved their boxes in case I ever have to pack away my scissors for any reason. It has a lifetime warranty on their scissors. They are made in China, but they're designed by Gutenheim here in the USA. This one was the 9-inch one, the first one that I bought. And this is what it looks like. Are they nice? These are the shears. So these are the ones that you cut your fabric with. They are so smooth and they just cut like butter. I like them better than the rotary blades, actually. Let me look up their website real quick so we can see. I don't think I have the receipt with me. Gutenheim. And we will go to Gutenheim, yes. So they have shears they have pinking shears for $50. Not bad. All right, so they have, 50% off right now of the pinking shears. I'm looking at my pinking shears over there that I just spent quite a bit of money on, but not my favorite. Wow. And they're 2 times sharper than regular pinking shears. It's pretty cool. I wish I'd known that those were on sale. Anyway, oh my gosh, they are on sale for $24.99 with a 50% off coupon. Oh boy, well, guess what I'm getting? I'm going to get that coupon. I'm going to apply that coupon, and I'm adding those to my list there. Okay, so let's go back over to scissors, and then these ones here, let's see, these are my They only sell a few, like they're just known for their tailor scissors. That's what I have. So these are tailor scissors, and they were $49.98, and I had free shipping because whatever it was over. This is called the Gutenheim XI. So anyway, that one I absolutely love. Then I also got the Precision 2 at the same time because it was some kind of special. Or this might have made me go over to the free shipping. But I knew I needed these. And these are called Precision 2, and this is what they look like. Isn't that adorable? They have their little tag on there. They are so nice. These ones I leave right next to my elastic for my scrunchies all the time. They're always there, so I never have to look for them. And I cut my elastics with these. Then, and I'm not going to cut this with, where's my scissors? Here. Get my paper scissors because I'm not going to use them. So now let's see what I bought. These are called super scissors. So they had a special on these. Wow, I'm going to collect all their scissors, I guess. So I'm going to open this box. I just got these in. It comes in plastic like this. And then the beautiful box. Let's open them up, and then you open them up. Whoa. And look at that. Super scissors. Lifetime warranty. So they are designed by this company, and they come with this little plastic thing, and I just lost mine from to keep them, you know, from banging. But look at these. And they come oiled, so you have to be careful. You don't want to use them right away. You want to get some fabric and cut and wipe them off because you see, I don't know if you can see it, but you see, yeah, you see the oil. So be careful. Don't think you can just start cutting your fabric once you get them. And I would also go like this for a little bit. They do that there too, but you want to make sure that you do it a little bit more to make sure that that oil is getting into these. And then they teach you how often you need to like oil them and all that stuff. You can get that information on their website. But whoa, I love these, but I like these better. These are better for cutting, but I'm going to get their pinking shears next. And then then I got the little ones that you put by your sewing machine. So I already have some, but they're already getting kind of dull. So let me see if I like these ones better. Oops, don't want to cut myself. Okay, let's see here. I can get this piece of plastic going. There we go. All right, so then these should be the snippers. And these are called, oh, these don't say anything on them. So let's open this little box. Yep. Oh, how nice are these? Look, 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 look. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to get used to them because, so I'm going to have to get used to that there's not another place for, that there's not another, like my snippers have no hole. And then my other ones are just regular, like little baby scissors or something, you know. But I guess I could get used to snipping with these. And then it has a little thing that you put on because as soon as you take that off, the blade opens. So I wanted to share that with you. They're a great company. I gotta make sure that let's get me logged in here. I don't want to lose out on that deal. I have an account with them. Yeah, that is like so cool. And the shipping is free, even with the $24. Wow. Is that something else? Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to get off now and order those right away and get my new pinking shears, and then I'll probably sell my other ones. I haven't used them very often because I didn't like them so much. So I'll probably sell those on Facebook Marketplace. But anyway, that's it for today. I'm so excited that you were along this way. Oh, yeah. No, and then the next video I'm going to do is about wall wax. So make sure you don't miss that because, oh my gosh, you will just fall in love with wall wax. So I look forward to seeing you on that video. Thanks so much for watching.